In this video, I'm going to be going over how you can write your script so you're actually getting responses and you're converting them to booked calls. Now, everything in here is an example. I'm going to be going over the realtor niche and the frat niche since both are total different game parks. So, for realtors, you have to warm them up. For fraternities, we are doing a direct message outreach because they don't have the time to care about talking with some hot chick, etc. Right? So, for example, every single niche is going to have a different thing. For B2C, you are directly pitching them a free estimate, free tea fighting, etc. For B2B, you're either warming them or direct pitching them. And so fraternities and organization, it is technically considered B2B, but they require a direct pitch because they are college students. They don't have time for your bullshit, essentially. So now let me share my screen real quick and let's go over how your script's going to look like. We're going to do it together. So Instagram script copy. Why Instagram DMs work? Instagram DMs are like a modern day version of knocking on someone's door, except less awkward and way more effective, right? You don't have to go up to them in person or even cold calling, right? People live on Instagram. They're scrolling, liking, swiping. If you're not sliding into their DMs, you're leaving money on the side. There's businesses all over Instagram. There's millions of them. Now, the goal is to report, spark interest, and book a call. Simple. But don't worry, we're not here to spam since a lot of people associate high volume with spam. We're not here to do that. We're here to actually connect and make a win-win for both situations. You're able to bring some revenue in and you're providing them a service, some results where they'll save money, make more time, etc. Now, the perfect DM framework. Remember, there's no perfect DM framework, but this is as perfect as you can get it to. There's no one size fits all, but here's a solid structure. So, if we're targeting realtors, we are doing a non-direct pitch. So we're going to go over this. Step one is going to be the opener. You can do a bait and switch or just an open-ended question. So you're going to grab their attention in a non-salesy way. Ask them something about their profile or business. Hey, how long have you been a realtor for? Hey, Adrian, how long have you been a realtor for? This is what I'm using for one of my clients. We have 400 replies in a matter of 4 weeks. Pretty good if you ask me. Now, step two, the question is, the questions have to be so lame, so boring that it's just like for them, just like they don't know you're building rapport with them, but you're just asking them in such a casual way that they just don't think about it. Like, for example, what broker do you work with, or do you work solo? Oh, I work with Realtor. I work with this broker. Or I do it by myself. Okay, cool. Now, step three is the value hook, right? So this is basically where you're soft pitching them. You're not hard pitching, but you're soft pitching them. For example, you don't want to come off pushy. You're just going to be like, oh, I actually help realtors sell an additional 5 to 10 homes a year. Would you be open to a quick chat? Would you be open to seeing how I can help you? Would you be open to seeing, what place I can improve for you, etc. Right? There's different CTAs. Now, if they say yes, etc., then wrap it up, no pressure. Gotcha. Let me know if the times work. Send them the Calendly, wait for them to book in. They don't, for example, they don't book in. Hey, do the times work? Or you can even ask them like, hey, does Tuesday at 4 p.m. EST work? There you go. Now that's super basic. I go over this in my community, which I'll leave the link below under when it's done. But I go super in depth about actually going over all the files for different things, training your AI setter to do this for you, so you don't even have to do it. The AI setter knows way more than you do, and it can objection handle them, right? So we're doing it to the point where it's better than you. It's better than the third world country person you're hiring. It's better than even an American that you can hire these days. Since I know a lot of business owners that hire Americans for DM setting and sending, for example, coaching offers, which you can totally automate, right? Now, you want to talk their language. Nobody likes the generic DMs. Make sure you know your niche's talk, right? You need to know what slang they use, or if it's one person or a community running. For example, hey guys, if it's like a fraternity, or hey name, if it's a single page. Now, here's what to look for: their niche or industry. That's basic. Now, if you're targeting investment bankers, which you really can't do on Instagram, but you act way more professional. If you're targeting normal coaches, you can act more casual, laid back, chill. Now, like I mentioned, slang they use, something about unique about their industry. Maybe there's something about them that just, other industries don't have. Maybe you can mention it, you can pop it up, or does direct work better or warming? I don't know why I'm starting a little bit, but some niches, like I mentioned, work better direct, some work better, warming them up. So for example, this is for fraternities. Hey, I have this banking app that will save you money, right? There's some basic one I wrote, right? But that, for example, wouldn't work. They wouldn't want to see it. They don't care about it. So the right way to do this is direct outreach, directly pitching them. It's a community. It's multiple people running it. For example, hi guys, I'm the campus director for Switch, which is one of my clients, an app combining Venmo, banking, and events for groups and Greek life. It offers unlimited FDIC insured accounts, virtual cards with spend controls, rewards, and money pools for events like Philos, formals, and merch. Over 800 fraternities already use it, and it's completely free. Can you connect me with a person in your chapter who handles marketing or event? This works like a charm. We have Rutgers, the fraternity out there, using this. We got them to book a call with us. We got other bigger like Michigan fraternity. We got a lot of people, interested. This is the way we talk. Hi guys, we have exclamation marks. We don't really use it. Exclamation marks really don't work, but in these weird niches, you need to make sure you're talking their language and just coming off. You're talking to 19, 20, 21, 22-year olds that are in college. You're obviously going to do it way different, you know? So make sure you know who you're texting. Now, common mistakes to avoid. Don't spam. If a leader is not interesting, do not follow up with them every single day, annoying them. They will report your account and get marked as scam. So recently, I had someone just constantly offering me some like 5 million impressions for Twitter. And I was like, no, man, I'm not interested. Kept on pushing, then offered it for 220. I'm like, what? So make sure if someone says no, not interesting, try handle a little bit of objection handling. If they still say no, follow up with them in 2 months. Simple as that. Don't oversell. You don't want to be, you know, super pushy direct in the DMs where, oh, pay, here's the invoice 2K, here's the invoice 5K, etc. The goal is to book a call, not close a deal, unless you have a software. If you have a software, you can offer them the free trial. Because if you sell software for $20, nobody wants to take a call. Even for my software, I'm not taking a call for $25. I've had people ask me to take a call. I'm like, listen, here's a 3-day free trial. Here's a video on how to set it up and run it. There you go. So you can offer them a free trial and then a YouTube video going over how to set it up, which is essentially what I'm doing for you guys right now. Now, don't ignore replies. If someone responds, treat it like gold. Follow promptly and professionally, right? Depends. You can be more casual on the niche, right? But now, this is where we can automate it with AI, which we'll be going over in my course. Obviously, not even selling it for you guys, but in the free course too, I'll be showing you how to connect to the AI setter that actually handles the response handling so you don't even have to do it, where it just books calls for you, right? You can set it to a 1 minute delay, 2 minute delay, or 0 minute delay, or 20 minute delay, right? The thing is, you want to respond within the first 3 minutes. When people go on Instagram, they usually scroll for like 15 minutes to 30 minutes. Some people are on break. Some people are just relaxing in bed, after work, or just chilling at work, doom scrolling. So essentially what we're doing, automate your replies if you're busy. If you're not busy, connect it to the Unibox, just run it yourself. Now, follow-up strategy, initial message, most come from the follow-ups, right? So, for example, one is just going to be question number 2. Hey, been looking at different brokers, want to see how yours is treating you. This could be a little bait and switch or another question. This is a mix of both. Then follow-up 2 is going to be basically just a question mark. Never hurts. Follow-up 3 is going to be a redirect. Hey, is there a better way to ask you about becoming a realtor? This is a bait and switch, but if you can get their phone number, you can sell them. Be like, okay, cool. Or email. Email usually doesn't do best. If you have their phone number, it's usually easier. But this is more just to get a response and then just keep the convo going in the DMs. Now, so final tip for success, gotta be consistent. You can't run outreach for like 3 weeks. Doesn't work. And you've only sent, 1,000 DMs. Start running 5 accounts, 10 accounts. It's not that expensive to run this. And the ROI can be 40x, 50x. If you spend $200, $300 running this, and you close a guy for 4K a month, 3K a month, etc., it's a positive ROI by a long shot. So make sure to be consistent. Then track your response or track your progress. So make sure you're tracking all your progress. Then you also want to experiment. Remember, DM outreach is about building relationships. Keep it genuine, stay patient, don't be afraid to add a little humor or personality. Remember, make sure to experiment too. test out different variants, test out initial openers, different warm questions, pitches, CTAs, everything, different calling, sometimes direct Calendly, cal.com, direct website link. Test out everything you can. Maybe free lead magnet where they put in their email. There you go. Track your progress. Make sure you're tracking your response percent, your conversion rates, which I'll go over more in depth, and how you can actually track all of this properly. But that's it for this module. Next module is going to be even better than this and more value.